Alright, so begins with another video, and today we have another post commentary from the weekend actually in ZOMG T0. First opponent is Love Israel. We got a kind of a weird map, but we actually just saw Sweat BTD's one of his T0 videos, I think. We were doing some wizard on this map, so I was like, you know what, that was a fun strat. I forgot it existed. We'll do some wizard as well. So we'll do farm start. He doesn't anti-source, so we're going to upgrade the farm first, and then we're going to go for our wizard. Just to get that extra banana in, it's going to really help us out and maybe get to our lightning a little bit faster, I believe. We're not going to send anything at the start, so he's going to do eco with his tech shooter. So we're thinking something like Techville Ninja. So yeah, we can just like go for our factories, get a load of factories up with a load of eco because only farm spots, and then like ZOMG drain, something like that. It's quite a hard strat to drain Techville Ninja, just because they can just defend everything up to a ZMG incredibly easily. And then the ZMG, they can still defend fairly easily as long as they got a decent amount of money. We're still trying to thinking of sending a ZMG in anyways because it's going to drain them quite a bit. But yeah, so we go straight for our lightning, send him some pinks just to force the blade shooter and make sure it's got faster shooting on the blade shooter as well. And now we're basically just not going to really send too much in. We just need to go straight for our farm now as soon as possible. One banana away. Unlucky we were just outside. Have to wait till next income boost, and we'll do that. And while we're just chilling and farming for now, I could tell you about some cool buttons down below. First, we've got the subscribe button. We are one subscriber away from the 1100 by Christmas goal, so if someone new could just subscribe, get us there. And as long as no one else unsubscribed during this time, then we should be able to get us there, so that'll be pretty hype. And then we got the like button, helps the videos get promoted to more people, so if you could all hit that like button, that really helps us out loads. And then the comment section, it's there. Comments having related to this video. Have you used Wiz Farm Ace recently? Did you just use it? Do you enjoy it? Just have a go with it. Something like that. It's going to be the main. Because I'm doing this from the past, I know this is the main thing that happens in today's video. Anyway, so we're now doing the rainbow black. So I call this the rainbow blacks. So basically you're sending multiple different balloons. You're not actually sending any rainbows in at all. And we do have rainbows in this game, so it's kind of not correct, is it? But we're sending in like different kinds of balloons to try and layer over the top. So we're sending in a few reds, a blue, and a black. You can also sometimes just alternate between blues and blacks. You have to see it's different. It works completely differently for different tech spots. So some of them you want to just do blue, black. Some of them you want to do red, blue, black. You just have to see what the lengths are, and then you can decide. He's going to boost us in some regen whites. We're going to spike one time, and we're pretty happy to go for our next lightning to this. So a good little rush by him to force double lightning, and also got some spikes out of us. We do save our booster, which is very good. We send him in a little layered yellow rush right here, just to force a second blade shooter, which he then has to sell for a defense for the Ring of Fire, which he's going to get up soon anyways. And he goes for a second blade shooter anyways, so he's going to leak some lives as well. So he leaks some lives, forces two blade shooters, which he doesn't need, has to sell one. So a lot of good stuff from that little rush there. We can actually send it in right again because he's sold and he's not going for the Ring of Fire. And he actually now revealed that he's not doing Techville Ninja, he's doing Tech Ninja Sniper, which is not nearly as good. However, it's still okay. And it's actually defends the mid game a lot better. But as you get to late game, it shouldn't be as strong because they're not going to be able to eco as hard because they don't have the village. They should be sniper farming instead. And the sniper farms are going to actually provide extra benefit that they can help a lot with ZOMGs because you'll have a load of them down. They'll pop the ZOMG layer. You just need to then Sabo, get a few ninjas down, pop a load of the BFBs down into Moabs, then just Maelstrom a bunch. And then you defend the ZOMG really easily, considering that most of the damage is coming from your farms anyways, being the sniper farms. And yeah, it's just not going to cause them too many problems. We're going to go for our BIA. Because there's only 4 spots, we can't do our normal 4 plantations and then a BIA on the next farm. But if you get to about 5.2k, I think it is, with 3 plantations, you can then go from a 1-0 to a BIA on that as well. Like so, there you go. Nice and easy. And round 14 is a really long round, so you don't get too much value out of the farms anyway, so it's not too bad stopping them at all anyways. He's going to boost in some regen camo ceramics. He's going to really try and drain us with these. We're going to boost to this, which is not great. If we can hold this BIA, we pretty much are going to win because we did get off super early. It's going to start giving us loads and loads of eco. And he's not even got a sniper crate up yet, which is a really bad thing from that rush. So that's going to really slow down his sniper farm. So that's good for us. He's now going to send us in one of these, which is incredibly expensive with pink stuff behind. And he's going to kind of show that he's not really going to sniper farm, which is the completely wrong thing to do in this game. Instead, he's going to eco load, which is, well, I'm happy with that because obviously I want to win the game. We're actually thinking, where do we want to place our race? We want to place our race exactly where we just went for that Dragon's Breath. So we're not going to place it there right now. We're going to kind of wait for him to... if we have to place it down, we'll place it down just a bit down and to the right of where the Phoenix is. Below the wizard in that kind of big space there. In the meantime, we're just going to farm on. If he sends us in a Moab, I think we'll kind of just see how the defender's going. Like a Tempest is probably what we're going to try and get up for it. An ODS would be quite easy of a defender, which is kind of where we're thinking. Try and get our ace down. Just because you can just ODS with a Dragon's Breath. If you had spikes, that would be quite nice, because then it's really easy, like a spike or two with one Dragon's Breath and a Tempest with or a 3/2 wizard. I don't think you need the fourth one. I'm not sure which one was the Tempest, which one was just a Tornado. But that would clear you up quite nicely. You need the 4/2 for the PFBs if he sends us in one. But yeah, we're just going to space eco a little bit. Keep our eco high because we can't get loads of farm spots down, so we don't really want to farm too hard. Maybe we shouldn't have gone for those plantations. We're kind of thinking in case he sends us a BFB, we could just sell them off to help us with our defense. Should he go for something crazy like the BFB. But we're going to find out. We're just going to keep spacing. We'll find out he's going to send us in the BFB. And, well, you've probably seen from the title, this is not going to be the first BFB he sends in. Or not going to be the only BFB he sends in all game. Which it probably should be, because we don't have loads of money at the moment. We can just about afford the stuff we need. We're going to boost as well. Go for another one of these. We got our 4/2. We got our boost off. We got our Dragon's Breaths. We got all this nice. And this is going to clean all this up pretty easily. Did we need the boost? Maybe not. Oh no, we had to sell this. Yeah, we had to sell it for the 40, because we only had a 3/2 up. We can only afford that. But we got all of that now. He's going to send us some regen balloons, which is a solid send, because we have a wizard, a Tempest down. So we go for our ODS, and that cleans everything up. And also, when we were using our... He's still sending them in, which is really weird, because that's just wasting money now. When we went for our... when we sold the Phoenix, we could then get our ODS in the spot we wanted. So we took advantage of that little situation there. We can then sell off a Dragon's Breath as well for a farm, for a factories, because it's round 22 now, which is a really short round. So you want to get your factories down for that. So we get our factory bananas from that. We can't quite afford... Didn't quite want to risk selling again for a valuable bananas for the whole round, in case the ceramics killed us. I don't think it would have, but I just wanted to be safe. He sends in another BFB. Here's BFB number 2 from Love Israel. We got viewers who are in this game as well. I don't really check this very often. Well, not in the replays. We probably have a lot of replays where we have someone watch it. So someone who's watching this video has already seen the video. Mad. So we got an ODS down. I'm just going to go for a single Phoenix. Did we do double? We didn't need double Phoenix. No chance. Not with all this defense down. So that was a bit of a waste there, but it is what it is. I think we sell one of them and maybe leave... Oh no, we could have left one up in case he sent us something else in again, but I guess we sell double when we want to go for our next factory. I think we sold the BI. Oh yeah, we sold the BI for that. That was a bit of a silly play. We're just waiting till the end of the round to go for it, because you're not getting a load of value from it anyways. In case they send anything right away, you can just defend that first. But now we got double factory for the start of round 24. Round 24 is a pretty short round, so it's fine having double factory down for that. Though we would rather have kept this B up for a little bit longer, since, as we said before, there's not loads of farm spots, so you're going to hit your max amount of factories that you can place down pretty quickly. So yeah, probably should have tried a little bit harder to keep down the factory. But as we said before, we got BFB number 3. You'll see how much easier it gets. Each BFB he sends in gets easier to defend. But yeah, so yeah, keeping the BI down would have been a lot better. We should have tried a bit harder, but we've not played the strat in a while, so we're a bit nervous. That's what we were saying, I think. Anyway, here's BFB number 4. We go for another Dragon's Breath. One Dragon's Breath on Phoenix, and our ODS is going to be more than enough. So you see how quickly we pop that. We don't need that extra Dragon's Breath. We're just scared. So we can now go for our next factory, which is good. 3 factories for round 26. 25 is a fairly long round, or mid to long round, I guess. But yeah, 26, 24 is pretty short. Or 26 not too bad. Another BFB comes in. We kind of just is so confused why he's doing this. He's not got sniper farms down. He's ecoing underneath it. He's just slowing his eco down and training his eco so hard. Like either he stops ecoing for a really long amount of time, and that hurts his eco, and then gets the -100 and the 2,500 cost for the BFB, or he sends a fast cooldown one and drains his eco even harder because of how much more eco is lost for sending a fast cooldown in BFB, in compared to the just 100 for the spaced cooldown one. So we just Phoenix that, did the exact same defenses before. We're now going to just start getting some Dragon's Breaths down because Moabs are coming in from the AI. We got all our factories down. We can't do too much more. We should have ecoed a little bit more earlier on in the game because now we're at this spot that we were saying here before, where we can't really do too much else at this moment in time. We get another thing down there. Another BFB. Is this, I've lost count. Is this number 5? We'll call it number 5. BFB number 5. So another just Phoenix. We don't even really need to Phoenix soon anymore. Just need to get down loads of Dragon's Breaths and this is going to be completely fine. And just ODS a little bit and we're fine. We don't even need to ODS. Yeah. Sometimes the Tempest makes the balloons look like, because they're moving backwards towards the end, it looks kind of scary on the overlapping maps, but we were completely fine there. Now going to get ready for our Spectre. So I'm not an expert at placing the Spectres, but I think you just want to place them towards the end of the map so that they can they got the most amount of time to hit the ceramics. And if you just position it back to the base, if the ceramics are somehow missed the whole time, hopefully you'll hit them towards the end. But you still get a lot of times where the Spectre just does not want to target the ceramics, and it's quite annoying. But yeah, we can just go for it now. You see, we've got so much money in hand. We want this to be in the factories, but because it's not a good farming map, we don't have loads of factories. And ideally, we should have way more eco. But we don't. Instead, we're just going to start sending in a small bit of a rush. We're just going to get a load of BFBs on his screen. He's going to start going for the Snorling Snipers and getting Sabos down to really try and slow these BFBs down. But as we get multiple, this is not going to get as effective as only one's going to be hit by the Sabotage Sniper at a time. And these are going to really start getting tough for him. He's not got loads of eco because of those random ass BFBs he's been sending in. He's not got loads of sniper farms because he has literally 0 sniper farms. He literally only used a sniper for a rainbow defense, and he's got the tech shooter down. So literally just getting the village is better in every single way for his strategy. But I don't know. He's going to keep getting wizards down. He's going to tower boost already. Super early tower boost. Only one of those ZMGs, maybe 2, actually have the round 32 ramping in, which is a decent bit stronger than the round 30 ramping. Round 30 is where the ramping starts, but it gets a lot stronger at round 32. For example, the first strike can still one-shot a ZMG at round 30, but it won't at round 32. And just going to keep spacing these in. Just keep us with loads of money in hand in case he like counters or something, because he has got stall. Our ZMGs need to be at least halfway before a counter will be effective. Oh, he's got another stall as well, so it's kind of weird, but he actually sold it off, I just realised. We keep sending them in. He doesn't look like he's going to counter at this point. He's just so drained, he can't really do anything. I'm not sure how much eco he has at the end. Maybe I'll put it up on screen. If I remember. I'm probably not going to remember. Maybe I'll count the BFBs and put it up on screen, but it's wishful thinking. We're probably forgetting, I can't lie. I'm just going to fast call down in a bunch of the ZMGs with so much money in hand and smile, and there's like no way he's defending these because he's like distracted by so many others, and then the ninjas are going to get overwhelmed by multiple ZMGs back there. They're not going to do anything. He's going to die to the stuff before. It'd be a miracle. Every second he's living is like a bit of a miracle because can't do anything. We defend the round 33 AI just by having a load of Spectres down and these down. And what's going to happen next? I'm going to balloon boost in another ZMG to try and catch up its friends. And are you ready for it? Are you ready? Are you sure you're ready? When is it actually going to happen? Wait. I think I've said it too early. Okay, everyone get excited. Another BFB. We've already defended an AI BFB. And he sends in another BFB. What a mad lad. He's actually got an addiction to the BFBs. I'm not sure why he keeps sending them in. And why he thinks that's going to get through all of this defense when it's literally already been defended. I was kind of right to help you, everybody else. This game was like 5 days ago. I can barely remember it, but I can remember the BFBs. You can't forget a man who ecos and sends in you like 7 million BFBs. Well, the guy stopped watching towards the end, so he hasn't seen this whole... He hasn't seen the ending. He hasn't seen how many BFBs Love Israel can actually send in. And we'll now go to the next game, which is a less intense game, I can't lie, but it's still a solid game. I believe. What did we do this time? Oh, we do some Cobra this time. We could have done Wiz again on this map. Wiz Ace could be used again on this map, but no. So we've decided that I like Cobra with the anti-stall start with the spike. So there's like two kind of popular starts. There's double Cobra start where you can time it up and you can get the 2 Cobras down with wide funds from round 8 onwards. From round 2 onwards, or you could do this start. And this start anti-stall is just so much better having the mortar down, because it's kind of hard to anti-stall the second round if someone sends. So the rounds just get extended, and you want really short rounds. So that's the first game recorded at the top. And yeah, so I just found this so much better. Look how like we're already on round 3, which is good. And yeah, this is what we're going to go for. Our opponent's playing Dart Monkey, so Dart Formation does counter Cobra pretty well. If you didn't see our video versus the one of the top grinders of the year 2023, then you should really check that out, because that was a really good video, and it's not got as many views as I wanted to, so you know, watch that. It's a good video. You can see why Dart Farm Ace is good against Cobra. We play some Dart Farm Ace in that one. But yeah, you can see on this map, it's not a dart map, so it's a little bit harder, and we kind of know what we're doing with our Cobra, so we can try and take advantage of this as much as possible. We've still been anti-stalling fairly well. It's not been like some crazy anti-stall where we're getting like 112 round 5s or anything like that. And we're not going to be getting like 245 round 10s or anything. Like, these are amazing anti-stalls, but we're like, it's still an anti-stall overall. We're missing those 2 yellows is quite agitating, but I think because all our Cobras are on strong and hitting those pinks, but and they're a little bit fast for the mortar, so yeah, we keep our mortar down like this. We can just tank loads of lives. As long as we keep popping the first layer, we're going to be anti-stalling the rounds. And we get a round 7 at 155, so this is pretty good. Even with a few things getting missed and leaking some lives, we don't want to get our Perny stuff. I just got home. I think we have a doorbell with a Christmas tune on it, and that's the first time I've heard it. That's kind of mad. Anyways, we're going to keep recording the video. Whoever's outside, they can wait. Savage. Anyways, we're going to keep getting some Cobras down now. We got a bunch of eco early on. We don't have loads of eco, but I think it's actually a little bit better to have an anti-stall, a little bit less eco, and a little bit of less of everything than for this position. So we're going to keep we're going to space eco a little bit, because I like at least 400 eco, but we can also send in a rush later on, and not have as much eco is kind of good, and have a load more Cobras down so you can adjust and stuff. Adjustment might be quite strong against Dart on this map because of it not being a DFA map. The jug spots I don't think are quite as good as some other maps. Such as something we're bearing in mind. I was getting ready to send in a lead straight away. Yeah, regen lead. We can send 2 regen leads in straight away, because the jug is kind of going to struggle to come back if it misses the balloons. He's going to spike. I'm not sure if his spike hit both of them or not, because of the lag. It's kind of hard to tell. And he's going to spike again, so he's doing a few spikes on that, which is good. We're now thinking we can try and force a second spoke kind of early. With this tiny little rush here, and he actually greens it out. He doesn't need it. He has got 3 trips down. He's able to wait a little bit longer. He's going to boost in a rush here, so we need to get our bomb tower down. We need to target it over here. We need to get a cluster down. Should have saw the Cobra to go for a cluster straight away, but we don't. We leak some lives. We have to boost. It's not the end of the world. It's not ideal though. And now we're thinking we could go for the sweat BTD rush. Do you know what the sweat BTD rush is? We're going to send in 1 regen lead, and then as many normal fast cooldown zebra balloons as possible with no boost. And you can see all his spots just turn these straight into pinks and yellows, and pinks and yellows are not going to be able to get defended easily by trip darts. He tries to boost, but he's too late, and we'll take this game. Anyway, that's going to be the T0 videos for today. The replays for today. So yeah, hope you enjoyed the video. Give us a like and comment if you did, and subscribe if you're new. As we said at the start, we can show the leaderboards. But yeah, let's wrap the video. So hope you have a very nice rest of your day, and we will be catching you in the next one. Bye bye.